What's up, y'all? Still out here at the range doing some testing under these cloudy skies. And as you can see by the title, we headed back to the PS90 this time. Been wanting to do some testing on this since I picked this thing up and just now getting around to it. So what we're working with today, obviously got my chrono, got my 2 blocks of gel here. Now I've got a punch test I did in this. I'll leave some links up above if y'all hadn't seen it, but we got plenty of room still. And obviously we're working with the FN PS90, the 16-inch version, chambered in 5.7 by 28, of course. And what we're testing here today, I figured we'd test out these 195 LFs versus the 198 LFs. For those of y'all not familiar, these 195 and 198 LFs, these are the hollow points, the 27 grain hollow point projectiles. I don't know how well you'll be able to see if this focuses or not. But the difference between these two, the blue boxes, the 195s, are supposed to be 100 feet per second, around 100 feet per second slower than these red box. Same exact projectile. They're both aluminum core, copper plated hollow points, same primer, like I say, same projectile, same case, the whole 9 yards. The only difference is the charge in this red box is supposed to be 100 feet per second faster, around 100 feet per second. Now as you can see, same hollow point projectile, they just painted the tip of this green to kind of differentiate between the two of them. So I think this ought to be a pretty interesting test to see if it truly holds up, if those things are about 100 feet per second faster. And if so, you know, I've got the supplies to load this stuff myself, so I can just load them myself up to 100 feet per second, because the difference in price is drastic. These red boxes, the 198 LFs, are way more expensive than the blue box. So it ought to be interesting to see the speed difference on these and the performance in the gel to see if that way extra cost is even worth it. So let me get y'all set up and we'll get started. All right, y'all, let's get some speeds on these bad boys. We're gonna start out with the blue box 195 LFs first. I'm gonna do a 3-round average on these things. I don't have but a handful of those red boxes. I actually got those from Garrett up at Rural King. He gave them to me to test, so I appreciate that, Garrett, man. Big thanks for that. But let's start out with these 195 LFs, the blue box, and see what kind of speeds we getting, y'all. .2406. 2379 and 2367. Let's go check out the average on that. All right, so the 3-round average on the 195 LFs was 2,384 feet per second. So let's switch everything back up and let's try them red boxes and see if they truly are faster. All right, here we go, y'all. The red box 198 LFs. Like I say, we're looking for 100 feet per second more out of these, so let's see if it gives it to us. Here we go. 2592, 2580, and 2568. It definitely gave it to us. Let's go check out the average on that. All right, so the 3-round average on the red box 198 LFs was 2580 feet per second. And if you remember on the blue box 195s, it was 2,384 feet per second. So we got almost 200 feet more, 196 feet per second more out of the red box 198 LF. So it definitely lived up to the hype there. So 200 feet per second more is very significant. That's right at almost 10% of the whole speed on these things. So let me get everything reset up. Y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's fast and faster jelly time. I'm gonna start out with the 195, the blue boxes, and see what they do. Be honest with you, I've purposely not watched any kind of ballistics tests, gel videos, or anything on these rounds just because I wanted to see and be surprised by what they do. So I don't know if these things expand, if they tumble, if they fragment. And if I was guessing, I would say they're gonna fragment, but I'm not sure. So I got y'all pulled back a little far. So let's go, y'all, the 195 LFs out of the PS90. All right, good hit there. Let's go down there and see what happened. All right, y'all, I'll be honest with you, that was not really what I expected. I expected a lot more penetration out of that, and like I say, I expected it to fragment, but it's still completely intact. It tumbled around backwards. We'll take a look at it here in a second, but let's see if these 198s do anything different. Here we go. All right, I think that went right up above the other one. Let's go down there and check that out. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got here. I'll be honest with you, just first impression, I'm not really impressed by these. As you can see, both of them, they look almost identical. If you didn't know any better, you would think these are the exact same rounds, and they practically are. Like I say, same projectile, same primer. The one was just moving almost 200 feet per second faster. So on the bottom here, that's the blue box, that's the 195 LF, and on the top is the red box, the 198 LF. So the one on the top was the one that's moving almost 200 feet per second faster. As you can see, they came in, made nice wound channels. The wound channels look almost identical to each other. They came in straight, had the wound channel there. I'm assuming they tumbled either there or at this second little patch of wound channel, because they had the wound channel, then it kind of straightened out on both of them, and then had that second big opening area there. I mean, they look almost exactly the same. And you can see both of them, after they came in, did the wound thing and started curving downward, and both of them landed pointing completely backwards. I mean, almost the exact same trajectory, exact same wound channel, exact same penetration. Everything looks almost identical on these two rounds. But as you can see, the one with the green tip on top, just so y'all know, I really did use two different rounds here. As far as penetration, they're both sitting right at 8.5, 8 3/4 of an inch. So 8 3/4 of an inch penetration is what you got out of these. I mean, like I say, nice wound channel, and they tumbled around backwards. But again, I'm not seeing anything that impresses me. And I can tell you one thing, I'm definitely not seeing the justification for the extreme difference in cost, because I'm telling you, these red boxes are way, way, way higher. I mean, 3 and 4 times higher than the blue box, and they look almost exactly the same. That, to me, there is no justification for that kind of price difference from what I'm seeing right here. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. I'm not going to pull these projectiles while I'm out here, because as you can see, I mean, y'all can probably even see from your view, but I can tell you it's crystal clear. There's no deformation, no kind of expansion, no kind of material loss, nothing at all happened to these projectiles. They went in, did their thing, and tumbled around backwards and stopped. Again, y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think about what you're seeing. I mean, are you impressed by what you're seeing here at all? And definitely, are you seeing anything in this top round that justifies almost a triple difference in cost in round? Let me know down in the comments. All right, y'all, another interesting jelly test down in the books. Now, the FN fans and the 5.7 fans are probably not going to like hearing me say this, but what I saw right here today did not impress me at all, not even the slightest amount. I don't know what I expected. I guess I expected at least more penetration out of them. The tumbling's fine. I didn't know if they were going to tumble, fragment, expand, what the deal was, but I definitely expected more penetration out of these, and I obviously expected to get a whole lot more out of this red box 198 LF for, like I say, almost triple per round cost difference in those things. There's no way that warrants that from what I'm seeing on this single test right here, not even close. Now, these rounds I guess would do fine for whatever their purpose is, like a PDW type of situation, but I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I can't say that anything I saw right here today impressed me. The speeds are impressive, but if the speeds don't equate to performance in the gel, I mean, does the speed even matter? I don't know. Y'all tell me down in the comments what y'all think about these rounds. Did you see anything here that impressed you, or are you just kind of underwhelmed like I am? Let me know down below. I definitely don't regret picking up the PS90 because it's a very unique tool, and I'm glad I got it, but I'm certainly not even in the slightest impressed by the performance of these rounds right here. But again, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification down below so you can get notified when I upload these videos. Check my Amazon affiliate storefront link down in the description. If you shop through Amazon anyway, hit that link up first. Shop through Amazon like normal. Don't cost you any extra money, and anything you buy after going through that link, we get a kickback from Amazon towards the channel. So I appreciate that. Appreciate all my range game members who reached out and hit that join button going above and beyond. I really thank y'all for that. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all who watches my videos, subscribes, thumbs up, and leave me comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about these rounds and what you saw here today. But like I said, tons more on the way, so make sure you stay tuned for that. In the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see y'all soon.